Hello everyone. Just now was introduction of our 5 team members, and today we have prepared and share with you the result of the survey we conduct with the title Survey on Mental Health and the Need of Going to Have Mental Health Service. And the presentation consists of 5 parts. The first one is urgency of the topic, include context and problem. The second one is research objective and questionnaire. The third one is survey method, and then survey result, also analysis. And the final one is solution and conclusion. So let's move to the first one. It's about the urgency of the topic. We all know Gen Z were us, or the one who was born from 1996 to 2012 is the first generation that grew up completely with the internet and smartphone, have a very different experience of the world than the previous generation. This is also the first generation to be exposed to harmful content caused by media and technologies such as harassment, bullying on social network. And therefore, Generation Z becomes susceptible to serious psychological syndromes such as depression and anxiety disorder. They become more and more lonely because they are burdened with great and noble responsibility, with dream of asserting their own status, with worries about not being equal to their peers, or is simply the pressure from schoolwork, work, and the thing that they are trying to do every day to race with the general development speed of the society. Sometimes people disregard of mental health has made the young people feel lonely in their own life. What is more disturbing is that they rarely share it with anyone, and this has resulted in everyone is becoming a victim of depression in some way. So, our group has conducted a survey among young people in Hanoi with desire not only to share and discuss, but also to know about the need to go to a psychological counseling center so that we can give the advice and provide effective and timely solution. And the next part is the research purpose and questionnaire will be presented by Khánh Huyền.
Now I will present about the research objectives and questionnaires of our survey. The first is research objectives. We have a general objective is that to find out common psychological problems in daily life and the factors that cause psychological problems of young people in Hanoi, thereby proposing solutions to the problems through psychotherapy clinics. And to classify the general objective, we have some detailed objectives. We summarize the young people's current life satisfaction level, identify the factors that cause the young people's psychological problems, and find out their tendency to solve psychological problems. And the last is find out the needs and expectations of young people about counseling and psychotherapy clinics. And to achieve the objectives, we have some recent questions. The first part is questions about personal information, like how old are you, what is your gender, what is your current job status, and what's your marital status. The second part is the question revolve around the general psychology of young people, include how satisfied are you with your current life, what's been bothering you lately, what's made you worry about this problem, how often do you think about this problem? Do you often share this problem with people around? And to relieve psychological problems, what do you usually do? And the last is why are you afraid to share with people? And the last part is survey questions about young people's needs and expectations about counseling and psychotherapy clinics. What do you think about going to a psychologist clinic for treatment? Do you want experience one-by-one psychological counseling survey with a professional with many years of experience? How much are you willing to pay for a course of treatment? And what do you expect from a psychological clinic? And to collect the data, we have used some sampling methods, and I will be the next member to introduce this.
To do this survey, we follow use two methods. Method 1 is simple random sampling combined with volunteer sampling. Method 2 is purposive sampling combined with novel sampling. The method 1, that means after completing the survey form, look for sampling to group on the social networking site, Facebook to collect opinions from everyone. To be more objective, group not only focus on people with certain characteristics. We have sent links to many groups to get various information such as K64 News, Job Search Group, Information Group DAV Student News, Interactive Lecture Group, and so on. Besides, we also post on our personal page on different social networking platforms to reach more participants. And those who are interested in the topic, this will volunteer to click on the link to participate in the survey. The method 2, that means we send to a few acquaintances and friends around with the condition that it corresponds to the age of the survey and is ready to answer honestly. Then have the individuals involved forward it to the people they know. After more than a week of sending and collecting results, we received about 40 responses about mental health issues and the need to go to a center for therapy and psychological counseling of young people in Hanoi. Survey results and survey data analysis will be presented by Thuy Hằng.
After collecting and analyzing the data, we draw some following conclusions. Besides personal information of each participant, such as age, gender, job, marital status, the data shows that 26 over 40, corresponding to 65% of survey participants, are not completely satisfied with their current life. Recorded results by 19 slightly unsatisfied, 6 unsatisfied, and 1 very unsatisfied, with the 3 largest factors being due to their study, work, and themselves. Follow with less frequency are love, friends, family, and finance. This is rational because the major respondents of this survey are young people in Hanoi between the ages of 14 and 25, as students or just graduates who are looking for a suitable job. Therefore, corresponding to 40 respondents, there are 40 personal reasons that are closely related to their study, work, or finance. The survey also indicates that young people have a high frequency of thinking about these issues, but they hesitate to share with other people around them, which can lead to psychological distress. Their most used solution for releasing stress is to do what they want, with 25 over 40. Corresponding to 62% of respondents and only 18% of the participants are looking for a sympathizer. The above mental health issues are not completely resolved, when most of them are shy and do not share their sorrows for fear of disturbing other people. Going to have mental health service has not been favored by individuals when no one chose this way to solve their psychological problems. Therefore, based on the remaining data, we come up with some solutions which will be presented by Vito.
Hi guys. From the analysis results, it can be seen that the reasons for the psychological problems of Gen Z young people are very numerous and unavoidable. It should be noted that if this problem is not solved slowly and thoroughly, it's very likely that these symptoms can develop into extremely dangerous as well as difficult to treat the disease, especially depressions. A group of experienced psychotherapists have proposed a certain solution for the patient. That is, at the state of feeling yourself uncertain or do not know what to do, you should go to the psychotherapy centers. In here, we have a team experienced doctor. We have specially treatment courses for each individual to ensure that progress. We need to think positively and combine exercise and sports in moderation, the fastest healing process, bringing feeling and relaxation and peace of mind throughout the process from the time of treatment until you overcome a mental illness and completely get rid of negative thought and psychological pressure as well. According to the research conducted, the three most requested criteria which are set in the clinic, which are the first one, prestigious doctor with many years of experience. The second one, clear therapy, have commitment in the professional efficiency. And the last but not least, always keep customer information confidential. Those are all principles when the project is in operation and are also the guidelines that all medical staff in the clinic respect and follow. And the last one, thank you very much for your listening and your attention. See you. Bye.